Hi guys, I'm here with the case opening as promised for documentation purposes, just so I don't end up opening. Well, I mean, if I do end up getting the error pack, so there's 3 rares, at least if I have it on tape that I, from the sealed box, then I'll have a chance of maybe getting my money back. But hopefully that won't happen. I know it doesn't happen very often, or at least I haven't seen. I think most people have been okay, but fingers crossed. Depending on how we pull, we might do a giveaway, or either way, we might just do one anyways. But yeah, I've been excited for this for a while, and I was hoping I'd get these earlier, but just the way it shook out. At least I didn't get wave 2 or wave 3. But there's the inside, the tins. I'm gonna stack them real quick. Enough to get started. There it is. All right, so we'll start with tin number 1. I think where I'm mostly looking to get out of here, it's crossout designator, of course, but I did sell my secret talents before the tins because they were going for like 120. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sell this before I lose a lot of value, and I think I did pretty good because now it's like $65, $70. We'll start with, I'm gonna open it like this, just because I don't have like a good tripod setup or anything. But hopefully you'll be able to see okay. I'll try to center it as much as I can. I'm not going to spend too much time going through the comments. I know you guys probably have already seen a ton of videos and know what the comments are already, so it's not really exciting. We'll skip right to the supers. We got heavy forward first, which is not bad. Also I can't really read these because they're in reverse, but the first one is one of the alternative god cards, which sucks. I'm really pissed that they put these in here. Then the first ultra, Ozza, not bad. And then wow, Zeus, so starting off pretty good here. And then this is actually a pretty good rare but it already has an ultra rare, so, and the ultra rare is already cheap. So if you are wanting to play the card, just get the ultra rare. This is also a really good not super common as well, Deep Sea Prima Donna. I feel like that's really good for budget players that are playing water decks. I'm going to probably sort things, just put commons and rares together, and then we'll do a sorting pile for the ultras. I'll keep the ultras and secrets together and then just do one for the supers. Pack 2. So far, none of the air packs, so I'm pretty happy about that. I was really worried that might happen. So Armory Call first. Melfi. Oh, I'm skipping here. Rose, that's actually really good. I'm gonna hold it a little bit better so you can see a little bit better. I was really wanting this card because I sold mine when it was like $40, the ultra rare. So that's pretty exciting. You got Chi-Chi. This is also, I used to have this whole deck and I sold all of it when it went like crazy in price. So that's like one of the reasons I'm opening this set is just because I had so many of these decks and sold a bunch of them. And then the next one's going to be one of the new promos, which is Piercing the Darkness. It's a pretty cool card. And Dragon Maid Tiding for the rare. Put that over there. All right, pack 3. We go like this. This might be the best way to do it. Just go through the commons. Grab the controller. I can't remember this guy. This might already have a super print in the OTS pack 16. I can't remember. I know there are a bunch of supers that were in OTS pack 16. Seas Import, actually a pretty interesting card. Will never be competitive, I don't think, but I feel like if you're playing casually, it'd be kind of a cool thing, especially with Zeus. But yeah, not a great card though. Machina Metal Cruncher, pretty good card. Pretty excited that got reprinted. And then here's probably one of the worst ultras that you can get. And then, ooh, Windy, that's pretty good. I need to put my should all deck back together. I haven't played Shaddolls in forever. I just have too many decks. That's the problem. I can never decide what I want to play, but it is nice having a bunch of decks around so that if you get bored with one, you can switch to the other. I think right now I have Sky Striker built minus the access code. I was hoping it was going to be in here, but it's not. That's unfortunate, but I'll get past it. And then I also have Phantom Knights and just a bunch right now, honestly, because I pieced out a bunch of things to sell before the 10s. But I have like the core still around. I just need like a few of the, like the high value cards back. At Ignisters, I have mostly built. I have a water deck that's built. It's kind of like a water synchro deck. It's pretty cool. And then I just built the new Synchron deck, which is pretty fun. But I don't think I would ever play the locals because it's like either really good or really bad, and it gets, you know, it's just not consistent. And then if you get hit by Ash, like on your opening play, you're pretty much dead in the water. I don't know where a great place to stack these is. I guess we just. I wish they bring back the promos. I feel like that was something to look forward to in every pack. Not that crossout could be a promo that would just be broken. I mean, it could be, but you'd have to do it like 2019 10s where it's not like in every single 10 guaranteed. And Bozo. I want the Adamancer cards too, because I have that deck put together minus the researchers. So yeah, I have this. Oops, wrong pile. So Analyzer, Nocto Vision. I know for a fact this was the super in the OTS pack. And then Adamancer Signs. Looks pretty cool, but I mean, I don't know that they really need to reprint this because it was only like $5 to begin with, $4 or $5. So, but not a terrible reprint. This card looks amazing, but again, I have no idea what this card is. It's some my caution card, I'm guessing. And then, ooh, that's pretty good. So, Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Yeah. That goes over here. I feel like they skipped some things too. Like to me, the Drytron reprints were dumb. I mean, like, I guess it is nice for Drytron players to get those secret rare upgrades, but they could have done like Nova, which would have been really nice because I would like to build that deck, but I just don't like it enough to invest in the Novas. We're on 10-2, by the way. Still nothing amazing. But I do have kind of like a lot of the chase cards. Like I do have a secret rare Zeus, so not like I would like to have another one, but mainly like the talents and the cross outs, like what I'm mainly going for. And then here's one of the Drytron cards, Gizmek. Fusion Deployment, pretty good. I'm actually surprised how cheap this is. I probably would pick these up if they get to like $1 or $2. Pretty good. And then King Beast Barbaros. Once again, I think this was a common. And then Nia Shaddol Aerial. I think this was a super in the Shaddol structure deck. And it's a 1-of, so not a great reprint either. I don't really understand why they reprinted those, but it is what it is. Kind of cool. I guess it's cool for Shaddol players to get an upgrade. Last pack in 10, number 2. Dark Templar. I would say if you want to play this deck, get the ultra rares because they're like under $1 and they look pretty good. The commons, not so good. So I mean, if the highest rarity is under $1, just pick that up. Like, why would you want to just pay shipping? Like, you're gonna end up paying $1 for shipping by the time you get this, unless you're opening, you probably just get it. But we'll skip past all of this. Adamancer Relief. Super rare. This was a secret rare, so it was a downgrade. And then let's see, it gets a little bit closer so I can kind of read these. This is a super heavy synchro monster. Tri-Brigade Revolt. I actually really wanted this, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hikari. And then, ooh, nice. So Chaos Ruler. And then Raiders Knight. Raiders Knight's not a bad rare, honestly. So nothing big yet, but doesn't mean it won't happen later. Let's see if I can get the little bit more lights in here. Let's see if I can adjust this up a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, so 10-3. Knife over here. That's a great knife. I've never had anything I couldn't cut through with it. Packs. All right, so first pack of tin number 3. This is going to take a while, I feel like. All right, so we'll skip past the commons pretty quickly and then get into the super rare. So Drytron, Beta, Gravity Controller, another Rose. I just kind of don't really want to play set of this, but that's where we're heading. We got 2 copies now. There we go, Crossout Designator. That is awesome. I really didn't want to get, I think most people I've seen that they have been pulling this, like with Dragoon, there was cases where you either got like 2 or 3, sometimes 1, but there was a lot of cases I saw where people just didn't pull it, which is tragic. I'm actually going to sleeve this up after, okay, there's the last cards, like the dogmatic card no one uses. So whatever. So let's go ahead and sleeve this up. I know people might go insane if I just try to stick it in the pile. All right, so we're gonna sleeve that up. I got a brand new box of sleeves. So there we go. So a good start. That's only tin number 3. So hopefully we get a 2. A playset would be like insane. I haven't seen anybody pull a playset, but I've seen 2 pretty consistently. All right, so here's pack number 2. Trash is gonna start stacking up quick. Alrighty, there's the commons. I want to get out of line. I've already spoiled 1. All right, so Thunder Hands first. Thunder Hand. And then Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. Virtual World Roshi. Or I guess most people just call it Lelel. That's not bad. And then Virtual World Kieran. And then Magician's Salvation. Nice. This is actually one of the more expensive ones. I think this was like $5 or $6 for promo. That's not bad. A lot of these end up going to $1 or $2, so I might look to offload it, but the artwork is amazing. I'm happy with that. I do want to play set of that card because I just like the way it looks. I have no idea what it does. Third pack. Traptrix Elo Maris. Not bad, not bad. Link Uribo. This is a good reprint. The Ultra Rare is riding up to like $5 or $6, but this card is really good for cyber stacks, stop traps. Then we have a Jaime, Virtual World. Windy, that's pretty cool. Like that'd be cool to get a place out of this card. So I'm happy with that as well. And then last card is Raptite. Not as good because I already have the, I think was it a super rare? Yeah, I guess I do have the super rare. So it is an upgrade, but not a great one. I'm gonna end up spilling these cards everywhere. I need to like get a tin to put them in. Just going to stack these piles a bit better here. It's getting insane. There you go in there. Commons. I'll probably have to resort afterwards because I'm not paying attention. More focused on trying to center this up for you. It's not been the easiest so far. So that's going to be the end of 10-3. Now we're on to 10-4. Did anybody else order cases of Megatins this year? I have the other ones coming in, I think tomorrow, and I'm just gonna sit on those sealed. Most likely, I might open one more, but probably most likely just gonna sit on those sealed and then order whatever I don't pull today. Let's take these out. I was lucky. I think this case, I ended up buying it with PayPal. So it ended up being, it was a little bit more than 200, but it ended up being 200 after the PayPal discount. So not bad. They're up to like 320 now for a case, which is crazy. That timer. Another Drytron Altice. Reformapal, have not seen that card before. Dogmatic of Punishment, so that's pretty good. This card looks amazing too. I can't believe they made this a common initially, but I will say they kind of screwed over the super rare because the super rare was like always between $5 and $15. It had calmed down a little bit. It was initially like $10 to $15, but I'm okay with it, even though I have the playset of the supers. Unistray Island, okay, another card that I really wanted because I sold my playset whenever the deck started doing really well and the price spiked. And then what is this? Dogmatica Theo. Didn't know that existed either. Then Raiders Wing. This card's pretty good. I would go pick up these ultra rares while they're cheap. It's a pretty insane card. I don't know when it would ever see play, but it's like a good extender because I don't play in PK because it's a level 4. And unless they make better like rank 4s for the deck, it just doesn't make sense. And there's not like a lot of like I guess in raid rafters it would be really good. Number 2. Square that off there and end up running it again. Awesome. So I needed this card because I still had the common, but this is Shade Brigadine. No, not Shade Brigadine, Staingraves. I think this is great. They didn't need to give this anything higher rarity. I think it's super rare is fine. It's a 1-of, but pretty happy about that. Another Link Uribo. And Parallel Exceed. This looks really good as well. But I did have the supers and those I did pay about $10 for those. So that does suck, but I'll take it. What is this? This is Muhammad the Fairy Dragon. Don't know what that card is. And then Lily. These virtual world ultra rares look really good. I'm having trouble speaking right now. All right, last pack. That's 10, not the whole case. Melfi Mommy. Melfi's never really did anything. This card's really good as the ultra rare from Rise of the Duelist. I would pick those up as well, but a really good common. Here we go. So Shinshin, Virtual World Shinshin, very good card, but it got downgraded. I mean, it was a secret rare, and the secret rare looks really good. Gravity Controller again. Fractal, another deck that I have waiting, and the only cards that I'm missing are the Omens and the Fractals, because I played this from right when it came out, and I picked up Fractals originally for $3 a piece, and I liked the deck so much. I don't know why. I didn't know that it was going to be a good investment, but I bought 2 play sets when it first came out for $3 per card, and then sold them all when they were like $30 a piece. But I'll probably pick this deck back up until the deck gets banned. It already got hit, but it's still pretty strong. First ultra rare, Gravedigger's Trap Hole, another secret rare that I sold. So happy to pull that again. Emancipated Researcher, that's awesome. Not bad so far, I can't complain. Hopefully we get another cross-out designator. In this case would be really good. I think that I really need the Dear Servants too, because I sold my Dogmatic package. I have a ton of decks, it's insane. But I did sell a lot of cards right before the tins came out, as I usually do. You just don't want to lose value on your cards. I always just sell them and then pick the originals right back up. And then the reprints and the mega tins, when I open them, I don't usually sell them initially unless I think that the price is higher than it should be. And then in that case, I will sell them, but a lot of times I'll hold them because usually 3 or 4 months after the tins come out, the prices are going up quite a bit. Like if you look at last year, I think you could have got IP Masquerade for like $7-8, like a week or 2 after release, and then it went now it's like 21, 22, and there's not a lot of listings left. So hold on to your cards if you don't like need the money, because a lot of times if they're generic extra deck monsters, they will go up, especially high rarity. If I pull a Zeus, I'm not going to sell it for a while. Alrighty. Try to get a little bit closer here so you can see the full cards. Gravity controller first. Then, oh, it looks like Durandal, but it's not. I've never seen this one either. And then Ecclesia, awesome. I needed that because, like I said, I sold all my Dogmatica stuff and now I want to rebuild it. And I only played one copy of this anyway, so I don't need it anymore. And then True Light, this is a new promo that's pretty sweet. I actually do want to play set of this card. It's for Blue Eyes, and it's got the, if you can see, it's got the tablet from the anime. It looks sweet. And then Burning Draw, the card that no one would ever play. Maybe Silent Great's play. I don't play Silent Great, so you can tell me if it's good in Silent Great, but to me it looks restrictive and not very good. All right, pack 2. Yeah, I started moving the trash. Just gonna throw it on the ground, pick it up later because I'm running out of room on the desk. Just skip right to the super. Gravity controller. I'm getting a lot of this card, and I hate it because I don't like this card. Thunderhand. I think this was also a common. It's kind of a cool looking card though. And then that's unfortunate. Raviel. I really don't want these cards. I mean, you could just get the originals. This is gonna be like a 20-cent card. Ariel, also not great. And Wendy, well, it should all pack. Wendy's good. I do want to play set, and I think that makes a play set for that card. Union Driver as a rare, that's fine. I mean, they banned the cards that make this decent, so why would you need a secret rare? I'm still salty that they banned Union Carrier and they didn't address the real problem. They do this all the time. But I get it. It's some of the times, like, it's like, yeah, this is not technically the problem, but it limits future card design, so they kind of have to address it anyways. Archa, super heavy samurai, Scarecrow, Illuminous, pretty good. So that looks pretty good if you can see it. Lighting's not great, and I apologize for that. Then terrible because I have the, I have the secret rare. And then Fallen to Balbat is actually really good. This is, I think it's still $15. I haven't checked the prices since last night and today. As you know, there was a 15% cashback deal. So some of these prices might be crazy. I might actually want to list some of these things just because they're going to be inflated. Airborne Assault. Cigarette is cheap. Just pick that up if you want it. It's not really good. It's an extender, but no one plays it. That's going to wrap up that 10. I'm going to move these commons over here. A little bit of housekeeping before we move on. All right, looks much better. So this will be 10 number 6. We'll be halfway through. It's going to be hard not to want to open the other cases, to be honest with you. I do enjoy opening product, but the money I can make from selling those sealed in a little while, it's going to be my consolation. So put it there. Stand on there. Actually, this seller that I got this from has been really nice. He used UPS and it shipped. He was saying that it was going to be here by release day at 9:30, but it wasn't. He shipped it on 9:30, and I was kind of upset by that because I was like, "Great, I'm gonna have to wait a week to get it now from release." But it actually showed up in my house earlier today, so it was like two-day turnaround time, which is insane. And they put the original Konami box inside a bigger box to ship it so that things wouldn't get dented. So I'm pretty happy about that as well. Starting with AI Ritual, Healthy Mommy. Quickly, AI Strike, closer for those good cards. Gizmek, I can't remember which set this was from, but it's not a good Gizmek. Then Captain Roland. And then Drytron Zeta. I'm not going to say that last bit. There's no way I'm going to get it right. But cool looking reprint. Don't think they needed it. And then Tri-Brigade Nerval. That's a very cool reprint. They kind of did dick on the people that got paid for the super rares. So I understand if you did buy that. And then Maximus, I needed one of these as well because I had a playset of this, even though you don't even need a playset, but I sold all of them. All right. Second pack of 10-6. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm throwing on the ground now. All right. Straight. This card's not bad actually either. Arjet, TA Strike. Melfi the Forest. Melfi of the Forest, gotcha. Alrighty. Then another Performance Pal. What does this do the other way? Not very good. No, you would definitely not play this. Another Rose, so we did get the play set, which is unfortunate, but I think it's got decent value, so I'll probably hold on to these. So I think people are really going to want these in the future. Then another Windy, so that makes 4, I believe. And then True Light, so we're getting towards that play set there. Not bad. See if we can do a little bit better. We haven't got anything good in a while. All right. This has been reprinted so many times, it's insane. Okay, so first is Silver Sheller. Very cool card. I still have the common, so this will be a nice upgrade. I only need one. Another super heavy Samurai. And then another Ecclesia. Not bad. Don't really need it, but it's not bad. I will take it. And then, ooh, this is a decent Gizmek. I forget what is this called? Shining Sky Stag. Pretty cool. And then Zeus, there we go. So first Zeus, pretty happy with that. I still think that the secret looks way better, but that's to be expected. I wish I had the Starlight, to be honest. It's over here. All right, so hopefully the next half, we still have half a case left, so hopefully we get another crossout designator. Honestly, if I get another crossout, I don't really care about the rest of it, but it would be nice to see the Deer Servant or Triple Tactics. Regardless, I'll probably pick up the original Nadir Servant because that's like one of my favorite secret rares I've seen in a long time. I think my favorite secret rare of all time, though, is Yatagarasu. That looks insane. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these megatons. I'll probably use a couple of them. Ooh, that's not a good idea. They're always nice to like stack or to store like your bulk. So it is nice when they come in the tins. Dogmaticism starting out. Dark Templar. Melfi. Like this was a secret rare somewhere, but I don't remember. Maybe like one of the legendary duelist sets. Performance Pal. Warning Point, the card that I thought would do something and never did. Secret rare looks great though, so I might play set. Not a bad card to pick up if the format ever slows down. Another Drytron Zeta, True Light. That completes the playset, so I'm happy about that. And then another Gizmac. I think it was something Stag. I'm gonna have to start moving these commons down. All right. Pack 2. Oh, not gonna be good. Goki Ironclaw. AI's Ritual. Melfi Mommy. Nocto Vision Dragon. Not bad. Captain Roland. Xiao, this is the first time I've seen this in this Mega 10 case so far. Good looking card. Don't need it. That's insane. I got another Zeus. I will take that all day. And then round it off with a Lily. Now, if only those were talents, because that's what I really need. Don't really need Zeus, but I'm not going to complain. All right. Third pack of 10, number 7, I believe. We've seen most of the comments now, so I'll skip right to the supers. Rustabon. Armory Call. I have no idea what this card does. I have a feeling it's not good. Another Rose. I'm getting a lot of reprints. I don't know what to call it. Dragite. Gearsu. I actually need this because that's another deck that I have is Orcust, and I sold all of my Gearsus. So cool to see that. Is that the last? Yep, that was. So 10, number 8. I'm just really happy that we got a bunch of the chase cards and that we didn't have that rare situation because I really didn't want to deal with that. They're Konami's kind of screwing stores though, because it's kind of like they sent out an email like this is on the stores, not on us. So I don't think that's fair at all. It's not the store's fault. Melfi Mommy. That one fell. That's okay. Is that Fiendish Portrait? Another Rostabon. Farragut. All right, pretty cool. It's a nice upgrade. Don't want to see this. Then, ooh, not bad. That actually looks really good. I do like the secret rare, so really cool in secret rare, but that's not a bad looking ultra rare. Dinos could use that a while back though. One or 8. Got Fire, Dogmaticism. What is that? Super heavy Samurai Wagon. I've never seen this card in my life. It's always interesting opening these sets because you realize how little you know. Analyzer. Ice Dragon's Prison, awesome. Another card that I had a playset of as an ultra and sold all of them. I actually bought the ultras when they were $7. I just wish I had bought more. But yeah, this card looks insane. True Light. Another Burning Draw. I would be happy if I never see this card again. Flip those. It's actually the first time I've ever opened a case of Mega 10s. I usually just buy the singles. That's usually the best way to make money, but I just, like I've said, I needed so many cards out of this set. Starting off with Dark Templar. Nocto Vision. Drytron Gamma. Another fractal, that's good. We're almost at a play set there. Another island, perfect. These are like all the cards I need, which is crazy. Nadir Servant, perfect. That is a busted pack. Holy shit. Oops. That's what when you see. I hope to get more packs like that. But that's kind of how it is. It's either you get like a terrible pack or you just have the most busted packs. Move on to tin number 8. Or this might be 9 actually. I might have miscounted. Yeah, this is definitely number 9. Getting close to ending here. I got so much trash around me. It's kind of stressing me out. All right. 1, box 9. A lot of Melfi's. Let me know down below if Melfi's like a decent deck. I don't know anything about it. I heard it's not bad. Maybe if you could play it with Tri Brigade. Not sure though. Gravity Controller. I've not seen Durandal, which I actually do need one Durandal. Shadal Schism, actually really good to see that. It's a great reprint. Crossout Designator. Holy shit. We got our second copy. That's insane. This is like the very similar pack because I know for a fact this was behind the first one that we pulled. But that's insane. I'm happy now with this case. Everything else now is bonus. The case, basically these 2 cards pay for the case, which is insane. I can't remember the last time product was really like that. I think some people bought copies for, I was looking at the sales history because it was spiking up right when the TCG player was finally working because it was down for a while. And people bought like a couple of copies for 150, which is insane. That's why I wish I got this earlier because I for sure would have those listed and then just bought them back later. I usually have terrible luck. That's why I stay away from opening products. So I'm like quite surprised here. Junior Transverser. I told you guys to pick this up, and now I'm pissed that they reprinted as a super. But I guess that's what I get. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Squatter. I don't know why they made this a super, and everybody was big brain theories was, hey, Max C is coming back because they reprinted a common monster with the word C in it. Dummies. Cross Sheep, Secret Rare. That looks amazing. Pretty excited about that. Then we have Lily. The Magician's Salvation. So yeah, pretty happy with that. It's something I want. Like I said, right now, I don't really care for the rest of the polls. It doesn't matter to me. I've made my money back. All right, the last pack of 10-9. I've seen this card yet. And this list, I know of its existence, but Durandal, finally. You would think I would have already got this before, but I only need 1 copy, so I'm really happy with that. Warning Point, one of the best super rares you can get. Shell, it looks great. Wendy, how many of these am I going to pull? It's insane. These 2 right here, I've been pulling these like insanely. Hopefully Wendy will hold some value because if so, I'm going to make decent money on that. But I think it was a good reprint though, because the supers were going for like $8 or $9 for a while. Shadal is one of the decks that I think is going to do insanely good in this new format. Maybe this weekend, maybe if we hear this weekend that they've topped, I'm not surprised because I figured they would. Just not a lot of players. I think a lot of players got tired and vote. They're just like, I'm not playing this deck. I don't care if it's going to top. Same with Tri Brigade. That's why you don't see like 50% Tri Brigade results anymore and then top cut just because people are like, I'm done with it. Because the version they play, which is kind of like more of like a mid-range deck, it's pretty boring. I mean, it's sit on the bolt. That's about it. It's not thrilling. It was a lot more exciting when Leerless was in it, even though it was not as consistent. It was like made really cool plays with that. All right, 10 number 9, 10. No, this is 10 number 10. Tag. Oh. So Thunderhand. This I'm actually pretty excited about. So I think that these cards will have some decent value in the future because these structure decks, the Sacred Beasts, are really popular. People like playing these, and I think that these higher rarities will be worth something. This won't be worth something. So I'm not happy about this, but it does look pretty cool. This might be an alternate art. Yeah, this is an alternate art in the structure deck, so it doesn't have a higher rarity, so maybe it will be. This one is probably the best one out of all of them to pull. Torn Scales, pretty cool. I mean, this is my deck that I play, and I have the secret rares, and I have 2 secret rares and 1 Starlight. And I want to slowly work on getting the full Starlight playset. And then Asa, yeah, I like this card as well. I think these are, you should be picking up, you know, at least have 1 copy of the whole set of Charmers. Back 2. Or Proxy F. Trying to skip without getting the cards all messed up. Deep Sea Aria, another card I need because like I said, in my water deck, I sold the secret rares when they were like $12 a piece. So I need these back. I still have 1 secret German copy. I did want to sell that because I wouldn't be able to, it's hard to get foreign cards. Another Staingraves, pretty decent. Metal Cruncher, Ariel, Ghost Mourner, actually super exciting. I do want to place out of the secrets, but it's always good to have Ghost Girls. So that looks pretty good though, I will say. I've noticed that the Starlights are actually really low on quantity because they're super cheap and they look, I haven't seen one in person, but I would imagine they look amazing. All right, pack 3. Cat Fighter. I will say at this point, I'm pretty happy with my polls. So we're going to do a giveaway. And I just need to look through and decide what I want to give away. Catapult Turtle. Shin Shin. Cool. I need another one of those fusion deployment. And I have so many of these. Then another one of these, not bad. The Archosaur. I feel like I'm getting like a good amount of like, if I haven't completed the playsets, I'm getting close to getting the playsets. So this is like about the best 10 that you could really ask for. I just wish I had talents, but you can't have it all. I think those would calm down to like 28 for a while. So, but I haven't decided if I really like the secret rares and I want to get those back. But with Rise of the Duelist, I don't know that prices will really calm down like the way we usually see, just because it was so short printed. People don't want to sell their copies. Like Dear Servant really had a hard time dipping below that $50 level. Right, so 10, 11. Really hoping to start working on getting those, either 1 more designator, which I know probably won't happen unless it's clumped up pretty hard, but I do want the talents. So another super heavy Samurai. Analyzer. And Vote Daigate is actually really wanted this as well because it's just a nice upgrade to the super rare. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Trias Hierarchia. Interesting. Then Leonida. I have the secret rare still. I never sold it, so whatever on that. Back 2. Squeak Knight. The Knocker Vision. It's Drytron Gamma. Fractal, so that's the play set. Super happy with that. Another Asa, not bad, not bad. And Dogmatica Aiden. Well, I might, if I haven't pulled any omens though, interesting. It's interesting the way cards can be grouped. Armory Call is gonna be the first super. Melfield the Forest. Shadal Upclone, super cool reprint. Lily. And awesome Fleur de Lis, so I needed one of these. I probably won't invest back into the secret rares of this, honestly, because I don't know when I'm going to be playing it again. Not that it's not a good card to pick up. Lifeless Leaffish is also a good common. I'll pick the Ultras up though, because they're like 50 cents and super interesting card. It just needs the proper deck that can play it. Let's go over here. Last 10 of Destiny. This one actually got dented. Interesting. That's okay. I'm going to be throwing away a lot of these anyways. Or recycling, rather. Another Thunderhand. Chaos Summoning Beast. Pretty happy that I haven't gotten a lot of these. Then I don't know what that card is. What is that? Luminous Lunar Dragon. Interesting. Innistrad Island. That's going to be my playset. So perfect. Then there we go. Omen. There we go. I was literally just talking about this. So pretty cool to pull that. It's crazy. I got almost everything I needed out of this set, except for I need 2 more Dear Servants and 3 talents. But that's okay. I was just going to open one case, and then whatever I didn't get, just order. It would have cost me a lot more money to order these cards than just to open this 10, so it was worth it. Try to slow it down a little bit now that we're getting to the final packs. Deep Sea Aria, another good card. Another Staingraves. Adamantipator's Signs. Chaos, oh man, not a great card. I don't think anybody's ever played this card. I don't know, maybe in Pure Shadal you do it. It's not a good card. And then another Theo. So that's probably one of the worst packs I've gotten so far. Final pack, can we get at least one copy of Talents? Super short printed. But you know, it's also a small, one case is a very small sample size. So I've seen some people pull a play set, so I wouldn't say short printed, just not lucky in that regards. I am pretty lucky. I'm not gonna say I'm not lucky. So Artillery Catapult Turtle. Shin Shin. Terrible card to get on your last pack, but it's okay. I actually do want to play some of these, even though it's not a great card. I think because I think it's only a common, and this is really good for the Sacred Beast strategy. Last card is King Beast Barbaros. I stand corrected. This is definitely the worst pack in this entire case. Sorry, guys. I like to end on a high note, but It's the way it goes sometimes. But other than that, I will quickly go over some of the recaps. I didn't, you have to forgive me, but I did not sleeve up the second one, but we got 2 crossouts. We got a playset of Fractal. We got a playset, I think, of the Ignis Ray Islands and a playset of roses. No, we got 4 roses, I think. I'll have to go back. Maybe I'll do a separate video with kind of like what I pulled, like with that are high value, and then do like an estimated value pulled. I think that would be pretty interesting. But other than that, on that video, I will announce what the giveaway is. But all you have to do to enter the giveaway, you'll have 2 chances. You can like and subscribe to this video and comment down below your favorite reprint in the set. Or when that video comes out, you can like and subscribe. We'll do it for both if you want to. That would be awesome. But like and subscribe and comment what your favorite reprint was in the set as well in that video. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the case opening, and I will see you guys next time.